Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. He's being a chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Juan Quintero really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Colombia with the corner, they're first. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Qatar are looking to go forward now. Afif. Ali. Now this could be a chance. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross to the back post. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a throw-in. Quintero. No, that's been intercepted. Played into space. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. They're urging him to shoot. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Duran. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here, oh, great chance! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Juan Quintero. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Afif. Lerma producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's a good foray he's making. Juan Quintero. That's good play. It's Quintero! Wonderful!
Well, what a great goal from a great player. An absolutely glorious strike, just when no one expected it. A real mood changer right on half-time too. Now, all of a sudden, they're going into the break on a real high.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that is indeed the final act. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Colombia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. He's there to hit it! Not a bad try by any means.
Ali is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ali.
Might want to be careful there.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, and a shot! Well, there's the clearance.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 80.113.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Diaz. That's a good run down the left. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Afif.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And again! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Colombia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
It's really well cleared. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. So we have further activity on the bench here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's had it taken off him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Colombia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Colombia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, gets the shot away! And that is wildly off target. And he's forced to go back. And they can counter here. First quarter of an hour gone. And that pass just didn't quite work. He's looking wide. He's in plenty of space here. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mexico have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Oh, that's delightful. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That has been slung wide.
That was lovely, that. That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Some good work on the right flank here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Aquí están los jugadores.
Down to business again.
Mexico clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Very Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's heaved it away. Mexico choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That's going to go a long way. 75 minutes played.
Mexico clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. No, he's just misjudged that one.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just eases him off the ball. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next. Well, we are already up and running again.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up.
Getting up there! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, that's a key interception. And they're quick to get it back. Mexico needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, big chance, and it is promptly followed by the whistle. There are plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here. And so the last chance to find a winner. 105 minutes of football, and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Space for him to turn and look. They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And he's found a way past. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
Well, Peter, I think you can only be amazed with the level of endeavour and industry shown by everyone here. OK, two sides ultimately cancelled each other out, but I think everyone has put in a hell of a shift here.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
No! Denied remarkably.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Of course, 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, it's a really good save.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
He has saved it, and he has won it. Mexico have won it by the barest of margins. 2 sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Mexico probably deserved that on the overall balance of things, Peter. They always seemed more comfortable, more focused.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's through here. And it's hoisted clear. They've played it short. Chance for a shot! And he's done it! The first significant strike.
But pour l'équipe d'Australie. Après 9 minutes de jeu par le numéro 16.
Australia gain their reward with an early goal. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Distributed tidily. Space for him to turn and look. Good ball, good take. And he's straight offside.
Senegal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Sarr. Steaming on goalwards. Decent chance! Jackson makes a dash for it. Jackson! Superb from Nicholas Jackson! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
He has found the way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. It'll be a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. In towards the back stick. Niakate gets it away. Australia have got it back and they'll have another go. Played with finesse. It's a goal kick. Now it's Sarr. Good running, strong and purposeful. Diatta has it out wide and in space. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Senegal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The second half is up and running. He's well positioned here. Jackson! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Jackson really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Jackson. That's a decent clearance. And here's Jackson. And this is Mane. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Le numéro 11. Le numéro 14. À leur place.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro
Australia
25.
are looking to go forward now. Oh, what has happened here? That'll be a throw-in. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Cross to the back post. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Australia benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. And he's there to get it away.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Pinches it off him. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's it. Senegal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Castagna. De Bruyne. Now it's Openda. Spread to the right. Pass is just off target. Shalai.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Openda producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Meunier, pressing high and with purpose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mechelen. And it's Tielemans. Doku. That's a good foray he's making. Meunier proves just a little bit too strong. Delivers the ball.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Shalai. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Oh, that's well spotted. De Bruyne. Now it's Openda. Now it's Shalai. Looking for the run. Soboslai. Chance to deliver. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Shalai. And it's Soboslai. He's being urged to shoot. For Soboslai. He'll try from distance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Teat. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Hungary have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Trossard. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
The attendance for
Belgium
this match
couldn't
was
do a whole lot with it there. They could do with
80,953.
more sharpness in their passing. Tielemans. Pressure coming in from all directions. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's only too happy to take that back. Openda. Openda unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Substitution on the
So
field.
changes afoot here,
Number
and from
19.
both sides.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment, and essentially their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Salamanca's did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's the...
Big chance! That's another chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A breakthrough! So late in the day! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 21.
Hungary now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now...
Can he pull it off? Van Aken. And that will be it. Hungary have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Szoboszlai voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Hungary really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.